Okay, welcome back. It's day 104, and we've reached our campsite for tonight. We're just out of Etna. We had a great Trail Angel ride come up. We've made a small hike, and now it's dinner time. So I'm going to do episode 2 of a day in the life of a PCT hiker, and we're going to do cooking tonight because we are hungry. So what I thought I'd do is I'd show you everything that goes into cooking a meal. Welcome to the kitchen. We call it rustic wildland or something. And this is my entire cook set or stove. It is a titanium pot. It doesn't weigh much, as you might expect. And the setup of the actual stove is very easy. You have a can of gas. And this is the stove. This happens to be a Soto Windmaster. There are many types of stoves out there. Some of them come with retractable arms. This one simply clips on, has a valve. You put it into your gas can, just like that. And now you have this nice little burner here. The Windmaster, I'm not going to do a full review, but they call it that because it's got this wide burner. It's recessed and it's supposed to work a little bit better when there's a breeze. There's none tonight, so we don't have to test that, but we're going to put this down. So, what are we eating? Well, in my case, we're eating a typical dehydrated backpacker's meal. And I've never seen this brand before, just found them in Etna. There's many brands like Backpacker's Pantry, Mountain House, what's that one? Peak Refuel. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. Never had this, so it's going to be a test. So how to make these things is pretty simple. It's simply add water directly into the packet and wait for it to rehydrate. So let's start off first by getting our water going. The instructions on the back say 2 cups of water, which is kind of a lot, actually. There's our water. We're going to put it here. The Soto Windmaster has its own piezoelectric starter button, but I just, for some reason, tend to use that. It does have this. It'll make a little spark, so that even if you don't have a lighter, it works. I always carry, most people carry a lighter as a backup, just in case. And there we go. These things can be dangerous. As we just found out, if somebody tip these over and start a fire, you don't want to do that. So you want to be on level ground. We're going to put our little pot table on there, and that's it. Now for the meal itself, the reason people like these are they're incredibly simple. Any of these brands, not just this, they're incredibly simple. They also typically have enormous amounts of calories. This one is probably low. I chose this one tonight because we didn't do much hiking. I don't feel that, out of nutrition. But I mean, just in one package, 23 grams of protein, 490 calories, 21 grams of fat. You get a lot of food, a lot of calories very quickly on these. So let's start. Oh, and this brand comes with riddles and jokes and camping hacks. So it's out to entertain you too. Really nice. Does anybody want to hear a joke?
Yeah, tell us a joke.
Okay. How does a hen leave its house? Through the exit. We need a drum out here. How did the egg get up the hill? It scrambled up. All right. Peeler open. Crucial step here. All of these come with the little dehydrator, deoxidizer. Don't eat that. There's your breakfast skillet. I don't know, it looks a little light, but we're gonna find out. So we're just gonna wait for our water to boil, and that should come along pretty quickly. In fact, it's already starting to bubble over there. In the meantime, I'm going to turn this down, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to talk to our guest star guest. This happens to be Sandman, who has his own YouTube channel. You want to plug?
Yeah, absolutely. It's underneath my name, Derek Allen, and it's Ain't Finished Yet is the way you will find that under. So
Right. So if you want to see more of me, go to his channel too, because I'm pretty sure I show
that
up.
will
every
bring
once in a while.
ratings up. won't it?
So Derek's doing, or Sandman's doing a little bit of a different meal here. He still has a stove. He still has a titanium pot, but he's cooking in the pot. So what are you cooking tonight?
Yeah. So tonight we are cooking the edible Knorr rice. So one of the benefits of cooking with the Knorr rice versus the fancy meal that 2-pack has is it's a lot cheaper. This package cost me about $3. And then what I do, because it has calories of about 320, so significantly less than what he has, is I add a little additional protein to it, right? So I got a little bit of, this is light tuna, and then I'll throw in some cheese.
Oh, this is chef level.
Yeah, so for all of us that remember our college days back in university where we're broke, because to be honest, we're all broke hikers, this tastes just like the old tuna helper back when you used to buy.
Oh,
so
that's bringing back memories already.
Yeah, so I will just basically bring that rice to a boil eventually here.
Yes, you already poured that in.
Yep, and once that boils in, there's two approaches. I tend to let mine just kind of cook for about 2 minutes and then just turn it off, leave it covered. Yep, let it soak for probably about 7-8 minutes and it's edible. Other people will turn it on and off a couple times, kind of speed up the process.
Saves a lot of gas.
Yeah,
So, I mean, if you're on a long interval, you know, and you're cooking a lot of meals, you're going to want to save your gas. Some people love cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but typically I'm just a dinner guy, and I don't know about you, but...
Do you do an appetizer?
Oh, there's plenty of appetizers.
Boost calories or anything?
Oh, yeah. Let's go back to the pot and see what's happening. I see some smoke coming out. I see some steam. We are definitely boiling, so we're going to turn that down. Oh, glad that landed right side up. And here's all you do. Make sure you don't burn your hand. In goes the water. I'm gonna, I think I forgot my spoon, which is somewhere in here. But we're gonna stir it up a little. Close it back up. And most of these require about a, I don't know, 5-10 minute wait time as they reheat. And so, voila, I have my little cook pouch, my warming pouch, and I'll just stuff it in here a little bit. Let out some air. This is highly technological. It's made from a car window shade taped together, but it does a really good job of just holding in the heat for the 10 minutes while we cook. So I guess from now on, then we can have our appetizers. M&Ms. This is some good trail stuff. Oh, sour gummy worms. Mmm.
Nutrition at its finest.
Cheez-Its. Yeah.
My favorite is peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
It's a pretty classic one.
Try and get the hunger off and
it's
do
the
that.
diet of a 12-year-old boy.
It is not a great diet. But so that about does it. We wait 10 minutes and then we eat a delicious meal.
It's the longest
some
step.
of us do, and
Just waiting.
and have
sitting over here,
whatever
I heard
dessert we brought. Sometimes I have oatmeal for dessert. I can use hot water or just different kinds of candy or you name it. But I think that about covers it. That shows just about everything we do in cooking a meal. So I think we'll sign off now. And my name is 2-Pack. That's what they call me. Thanks to my guest star,
The Sandman.
the Sandman. And thank you to my photographer, Sandstorm. If the camera work is shaky, send all comments and criticisms and I'll make sure he hears about it. Until then, see you later.
See you on trail.